Ayo, what's going on YouTube? So I just wanted to come on here before I start this video and say thank you guys so much for the fucking support this year. The support on this channel, the support on my website, the positive comments that you guys write, hopefully not only to me, but to your closest friends, your family, your support group. I fucking love every single one of you. It is actually my birthday, May 12th. I'm not sure when this video is coming out, but I know it's going to be around then. And I would just like to thank everybody. So for the next 15 days, I'm going to be putting a 15% off sale on everything on themarkplummer.com. That is my personal training. That is the plans. That is the peptides. That is the SARMs. Everything is going to be 15% off just because I want to give back to you guys. I want you guys to try this shit. I want you guys to look fucking amazing for summer and get that fucking body you've always wanted to. So thank you guys so much for the support. I can't believe I'm 24 years old. We have an absolute banger video for you guys right now. So I hope you enjoy. Good morning, YouTube. You know it's a good day when you get your Gorilla Mind package. I'm going to show you guys what it is, but we got a jam-packed video today. We're heavy fucking benching. We're making a dope-ass breakfast, and we're going to be giving you my #1 thing you should know about steroids before you take steroids. You're welcome for providing you the holy grail of steroids so you can live through me and you don't have to risk it yourself. So if you haven't hit that like button or that subscribe button, make sure to do that. We're on our road to 100,000 subscribers, but let's show you guys what we're gonna get for breakfast because I'm starving. Alright guys, so breakfast is served. We have some female bacon because there's like a Canadian shortage of chicken bacon and turkey bacon. Same macros, still tastes amazing. We have some Kodiak cake, some frozen blueberries.
And each one ended up as a blueberry. It's just weird.
And some sugar-free syrup. I mean, this is kind of my go-to breakfast right now because it's so good. It's super low in carbs and it hits that spot. Nothing feels better than doing cardio and coming back to this breakfast. So I'm going to eat this up, then I'm going to shower up, then we're going to get into how you kind of need to plan your year when you start taking steroids. So I'll see you soon. Alright, so we kind of got our pre-workout meal today. We got some burritos, we got some extra lean ground beef, some lettuce, some low-fat cheese, and then we got a Rain energy drink and Gorilla Mode Nitric Bombsicle, which is legit the best fucking flavor of these things. I've kind of just been having an energy drink and then a non-caffeinated pre-workout. It's been killing a lot of cravings, but this meal really fills me up and it's super low calorie, low carb, so it's the best of both worlds. Before I jump into this, I kind of want to let you guys know kind of something that I wish that I knew before. And Superman is not Superman year-round. Hulk is not Hulk year-round. When you go on steroids, you turn into Superman. You turn into the Hulk. You have specific months of the year where you are just a blasting sex-powered Greek god machine.
I'm gonna be honest with you people that I'm on supplements.
You gotta be a freak. 4% shredded with striated.
And then you have to maintain, and then you go back to being Clark Kent or Bruce Banner. You know what I'm saying? So you do a 12-week cycle, you're blasting, you're getting good, and then you have to PCT. During that PCT, guys, your only goal is to maintain what you just got from your cycle. A lot of you guys come off cycle, and then you think because you don't have steroids, you need to train twice as hard. But if your body goes from being Hulk and then goes to being Bruce Banner, you can't train twice as hard, or your body will just start taking all that muscle you put on and using it as energy because you don't have anything else. You need to wait for your testosterone levels to come back to normal before you start training and eating as intense as you were before. And even then, you can't train as intense or as hard without having that supplementation in there. And that's where this whole misconception of wait until you hit your genetic potential to start that, that's the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
You will never hit your genetic potential. You will literally get better until your body starts fighting you to not get better anymore. When you start taking steroids, you have to have enough knowledge that you can manipulate your year to get exactly what you want. And that is where coming in from like having a good base, not just an overall physical base, but a base on knowledge, a base on dieting, a base on training comes into play so you can get better, maintain, get better, maintain, get better, maintain. And then your genetic potential is unlimited, guys. That's probably the biggest thing that you guys don't realize when you start steroids is you have to start being very strategic with your year and stop being dumb and trying to train like an animal all year, because you'll either get hurt, not retain any of the muscle you put on from your cycles, or you're just going to get way too mentally fucked up and then you're going to start blasting steroids year round and do your body even more harm. So do things correctly, do things smart, trust me to take this into consideration. And when you start a cycle, stop fucking changing it. If you say you're gonna do a 12-week cycle of 500 test, 500 EQ, don't fucking extend it, don't add anything in, do that cycle, get your results, maintain it, plan your next cycle. Planning will fucking change the game, I promise you. So we're gonna fucking eat these tacos because I'm fucking starving. We're gonna head off to the gym. We're gonna bench some heavy weight. And then I'm gonna give you guys some tips on how I personally plan my entire year when I start taking steroids. I'm gonna tell you guys what I did when I started steroids and I was only doing one cycle a year, and to what I'm doing right now where I have to kind of be ready to compete at any time. So, let's see if we can bench some heavy weight. Forgot to open my little package like Christmas morning. And just a restock of some Gorilla Mind EAAs. And then I got another shaker because my shakers have been kind of gross lately. EAAs, guys, amazing. So much better than branched chain amino acids. Now, these foam up a lot. And I would say the taste is like a 6 out of 10. But between branched chain amino acids and EAAs, which is essential amino acids, again, like you're gonna get a complete protein source with EAAs, and branched chain amino acids only has isoleucine, leucine, and valine. So again, I'm not trying to push Gorilla Mind on you per se, but I'm pushing EAAs on you, no cap. Don't say I didn't warn you, and now I'll see you in the gym. fucking monster. Cheers. It's gonna be like planning your steroid cycle for dummies, because this is gonna be so fucking easy. There's no way you could fuck this up. But just remember, this is not advice. This is purely for entertainment purposes, and I don't think that anyone should run steroids ever anyways, so, I mean, take this with a grain of salt. So, 1 year. 1 year equals 12 months. Can we establish that that is correct? Okay, let's do it. One bulk, 3 months. Now, during that one bulk, guys, you should not be running like Anadrol, Tren. Your bulk cycles should be super laid back, like just test or test and EQ. You want to make sure that even though you are blasting, that your body is still under the least amount of stress possible, because it needs to be under the most amount of stress possible for your cut when you're going to do a show. Now, I'm huge on the bulk and cut method, bulk and cut, because I think when you cut and get down to like 8% body fat and do a major rebound, that is where you're going to put on the most amount of tissue, and this bulk phase is where you're going to get a lot of your strength, so that when you go into your cut, you can lift heavier, break down more muscle tissue, and just be bigger, better, stronger, faster. So, one cut, and you do that for 4 months, so 16 weeks, and that is where you want to pedal to the fucking metal. So 7 divided by 12 is going to be 5 months of off time. Now, I kind of laid out what I would personally do. I started it just from January to January, but by all means, given when your show is, or when you're trying to get the most lean for, this would differ. Now, guys, this is also for competition standards. This is not just for a random guy trying to get fucking shredded, you know? So, we have January to April. That's our 3-month bulk, where we take things super easy, just put on some size, pile back the calories, get our weight good, get our metabolism as high as it can be, and fucking kill it. Then April to May, you do a TRT or your PCT. Either one. I mean, I'm not really a fan of TRT, but I've done TRT, I've done PCT, whatever works for you, just continue doing that. June 1st, after you finish your TRT and your PCT for April and May, June 1st, you start your fucking cut. You do your cut from June until October 1st. That is where you pedal to the fucking metal. You get as big, as hard, as shredded, as strong as you possibly fucking can. You blast all the drugs necessary to give you those optimal results. And then October to December 31st, you come off or do your PCT, give your body a break, and then go right back into your bulk again. And you keep doing this over and over and over. And eventually, guys, that is where the size comes from. I put on the most amount of size after my first shows. My first show, I was 170... Holy fuck, my light just broke. I was 176 pounds on my first show. I did a proper rebound after that. The following year, I came back on stage at 184 pounds. I did a proper rebound phase after that, and the third show I competed at, guys, I was 192 pounds. Every single time I got super lean, I was able to put so much muscle tissue on because my metabolism was going like crazy. I could pile back more food. My insulin sensitivity was better. Everything was great. And I've been using these off seasons. One, I'm also been competing in powerlifting, but strength is what builds muscle. You guys will never get big training light. So if you lose all your strength throughout your cut, you're not going to be keeping on or growing into the show like you're supposed to. You guys come out and you're like, whoa, look at Phil Heath. He trains super light. Guys, you are not fucking Phil Heath. You are not fucking Chris Bumstead, okay? These guys are genetic gods. They could go in and lift 20-pound dumbbells and get better results than anyone even blasting fucking steroids would get. To build the size that you want, you need to train fucking heavy. And that's where that off-season bulk comes into play. So that's how kind of I would plan my years, and I may possibly be getting into bodybuilding. I can't say too much right now because a lot is up in the air with this injury, but this is how my years are going to be looking like. And if you are seriously competing in the bodybuilding world, this is how you should be doing it. Not going crazy on your off seasons, just enough to grow, and then making sure that you take those off times so you have those ratios for your body to respond. So that's kind of it, guys. Be smart, and thank you for watching another video. Summer's coming around. I know you guys are looking absolutely fucking yoked. So, well, I'll see you in the next video.